everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to be bringing you guys this video today. This is a really good one. So someone reached out to me and wanted me to coach her because she's starting out a YouTube channel and she wants me to coach her. So I'm excited to be walking her through the process. You know, it's really good to really invest in yourself, reaching out to somebody who has been there and done that. I mean, I'm not where I want to be when it comes to this YouTube journey, but at least I am a little bit ahead of where she is, and so she's really ready to get me to help her get to where I am and even exceed it. Okay, we're all about growing on this platform, so I'm going to be spilling a lot of tea today, you guys. There's a lot that we have to cover. I actually have my notes with me and I'll be walking her through it. This is going to be a really long video, but if you're thinking about starting a channel or you've started the channel and you just want to know like some of these things that can help your channel, you know, can set up your channel for success in the long run, then this video is for you. We're going to be covering a whole lot in this video, okay? So keep on watching, and if you're not yet a part of this family, do well to subscribe. Yes, join the best family on the internet, and while you're down there, please turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a video, because this series is going to be long. There are going to be a lot of good videos coming out on this channel that will just help you crush your goals getting into 2022. So I'm really excited, and don't forget to give this video a like so that it can be seen by many more people, because the YouTube algorithm really likes that. Okay, now let me give you guys a rundown of the things that we're going to be covering today, just so that you know the really good stuff that are coming your way. First of all, we're going to be talking about, you know, the whole process of starting a YouTube channel and the fundamentals that need to be in place. Okay, because it's not only about starting a channel, you need to have some groundwork set up just so that you are on the right footing, you're on the right path to success. Okay, and then the second part of this video is going to be the shooting process, you know, your video shooting, like how you shoot your video. So I'm actually teaching her all these things, but I want you guys to just learn some of these things. I mean, she has the advantage because she's like behind the scenes with me, one-on-one with me, you know, she's asking me questions, and even after this video I still have. All right, so that's some noise, and because of that I have to pause and it allows the noise to stop, and then I start again. Yes, that so that I'll cut this out in the editing process. Okay, so you don't have to start the video all over because somebody flushed the toilet. You can just wait, and when the noise is over, you say what you were saying again, just so that you know you can get that part in the video. All right, so yes, you guys, so the second part of the video is going to be the shooting process. I just show you guys an example of the shooting process right here. Like, you know, my husband was in the toilet and I heard noise, so I had to pause, and then when he went out I had to say the thing all over again, just so that I can get that in the video in post-production. All right, now we're going to go through the shooting process, and then the third part of this video we're going to talk about the editing process. All right, and then the fourth part of this video we're going to be talking about the uploading process. You don't just throw your videos out there. No. For your videos to have a chance, for your videos to get a chance to be picked up by the YouTube algorithm, there are things you need to do when you upload your video. All right, during the uploading process, there are some things you have to do to make sure that you're all set for success. All right, and then the next part we're going to talk about will be what to do after you've uploaded your video. Now, there are a lot of things you should do after you upload your video to ensure that your video is all set for success. All right, so this video will be jam-packed with a lot of, you know, a lot of good stuff. It's going to be full of a lot of, you know, nuggets that are going to help you to be on the right path to really crushing it here on YouTube in 2022. So there's just no better time to have this kind of content coming your way. So I'm really thankful that I get to work with her, you know, also reaching out to many more people, because I just cannot work one-on-one with so many people, right? So yeah, but I'm excited to be working with her today, and yeah, I'm glad she chose to invest in herself in this manner. All right, maybe a little bit about me. I know there are probably a few people here that are new and they don't know me. You're probably just bumping into this video and you don't know who this lady is. So my name is Marivon, and on here I film about my faith in God, business, entrepreneurship, content creation, and lifestyle videos, just all around helping you crush your goals, even while keeping God at the center of it all. So I'm a business owner. I own a digital marketing and video production agency. You know, we help local businesses with their social media management and strategy. We help them with video production, promo videos. We help them with web design and Facebook ads for right now. Okay, so I'm really excited to be bringing this video your way. So let's get to hear her, and you know, let's just get to know a little bit about her and what her channel is about. All right.
Hi Marivon, I'm very happy to be a part of your platform this morning. I'm just so happy because I know I'll be like learning some new skills on how to manage my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Actually, I'm your humble girl, Innocencia Mary Fongang.
Yes.
The CEO of M&Z Empire, aka Mommy Mary International. Yeah. It's just so much, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but that's who I am, you know. And I happen to have my channel is transforming lives through M&Z YEF, which is through M&Z Youth Empowerment Foundation. Yeah, there it's all about empowering the youth in any way we can. Yeah, and we do recipes and
No, go ahead. That's a learning process. All right, you guys, so this is the learning process. She's actually coming to get me to teach her this whole YouTube thing. And so you watching right now and you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, you think it's all roses. No, it's not. It's so hard. Even the best YouTubers who do videos every day, they still make a lot of mistakes when they shoot. So you just have to be so passionate enough to not give up. So yeah, when you make a mistake when you're talking, you're just going to pause and then you say it again. All right, pause and then say it again. Take a deep breath. The reason why I say take a deep breath is because during the editing process, you want to make sure that you're able to cut in between, because if you're talking so fast and you make a mistake, you keep talking fast, you might not be able to cut smoothly. So it's important that you take a deep breath and you continue. So go ahead and tell us more about it.
Yeah, so actually I just started.
Okay, another thing. So you guys, you have to bear with how this video rolls, because we're actually helping her in this process, and we're actually helping her, you know, with this whole video thing and filming thing and YouTube thing, and also helping you in the process. Now she's talking, but I want her to be more firm. I want her voice to be more firm. I want her to be more enthusiastic about this and be more energetic. I think that's the word, because people are very busy. They have short attention spans, and they don't have time to come and watch you say, hello everybody, so you know, can you come on here, you know, can you subscribe? No, we don't want that. So you want to be really firm so that people can enjoy watching you and keep watching. So go ahead.
Hey viewers, I'm Innocencia Mary Fongang, the CEO of M&Z Empire, aka Mommy Mary International. I'm so happy to be a part of Marivon's platform. I've been watching her for some time now. I've been praying like to have someone to guide me on this path, and
yes,
the Lord showed her to me like I think almost like 6 months ago or what. And then I think we met at church. I told her like I really need your help, but she said she was like very far, like 2 hours away, and I've been praying about that. And then recently when I called her, I said, you know what, I really need to come over. I want to know some certain things.
And she didn't mind about where I live.
Yeah.
But
and coincidentally, guys, she said I'm now in Silver Spring, and I realized she was just 4 minutes away from me. I said, oh good,
that
Jesus.
was God.
Yeah, I was so grateful, and we had to make this appointment. And today I'm a client on the platform. I want to know, I don't mind about, you know, many people will say, but nowadays we have YouTube, we can learn everything, but I don't want to go through same mistakes she did. She made some mistakes in the past. Everybody makes mistakes, and now I'm going to make my own mistakes.
Yes,
but then it can be limited. So that's why I decided to come, humble myself as a client for this moment, and like I want to learn. I want to know how YouTube works from scratch. So thank you.
Perfect. Oh my God, guys, she did really well. And let me tell you, she's doing so well. She's a very good student. and she picks up things really fast, and that is it. You know, you have to learn a lot of things as a YouTuber. It's not just, hi everybody, today, and you upload it. No. A lot of things need to be done, and so you need to keep learning. All right, you don't have to know all these things starting out, but you need to always keep learning. So I'm glad that she picks things up really fast, and I'm so glad that she, you know, she reached out and we were able to actually work together. Okay, and her link to her YouTube channel will be below. You guys, you want to check that channel out. I'm so amazed at the kind of thing that she's coming up with, because she's so ready to bring so much change to the world, and especially to, you know, people back in Africa and my country in particular, because we're both from Cameroon, and God has laid great things in her mind, and I want you guys to go show her some love, and please let her know that you're from Marivon Sama's channel, okay? Because, you know, her channel is all about empowering young people, and one of the things that she stands for is the fact that you should invest in yourself. You should reach out to people who are, you know, where you want to be and beyond, and actually get them to coach you. And that's something that I've talked about on this channel as well. I don't mind paying for coaches and mentors and people like that, just because I want to shorten the learning curve. And like she said, there are mistakes that I have made that she will avoid just by coming to learn from me. I mean, she will make her own mistakes, but at least her own mistakes plus my mistakes will be like a box full of mistakes, but we're going to avoid some of those mistakes. Okay, so now that she has introduced herself, we're going to move on to some of the points, some of the things that we have on here, because we have so much to do. And just in case you're watching and you want to feel discouraged, like it's a whole process with this whole YouTube thing, I don't want you to be discouraged. You know why? Because I wasn't like this when I started out YouTube. I wasn't talking so fast like this and so like confident like this. No. Listen, you don't want me to put on some private videos on here to public and then you start laughing at me. But there are a lot of crappy videos on here that I've actually put some on private, but I'm sure you're still going to see some that are not private, because I just like to look back and see where God has brought me from. So if you don't start doing videos, you will never ever get good at it. It takes a lot of work and a lot of practice. So she's doing so good just starting out, because I was nowhere near where she is right now as a beginner when it comes to creating videos. But the more she would do it, she's really going to get very good at it. And I'm sure as you follow her on her channel, you're going to see her progress, especially from implementing some of the things we're going to talk about today. So let's go quickly. Now, the first part of our video, like I said, is talking about the fundamentals. Now, I want you to understand that there are a lot of things that you need to know when you're starting out on this YouTube journey, and we need to put some things straight. For her, I'm not afraid, because at least she has a strong will to do what she's doing, because first of all, you know, God laid the idea in her mind, and second of all, she has a passion to see lives changed. So she's not just starting out YouTube because she heard that people make money on YouTube, or she just wants to create videos, which is not bad in itself, but there's a problem with that, because when the going gets tough, you probably give up because you don't have a strong reason why you're doing it in the first place. But in her case, she has some really strong things on here, except if she wants to say no God, or she wants to disappoint God, okay? But at least she has some really strong reasons why she wants to do this, and so she is going to keep going even if things get tough. So one of the fundamentals is that please get your things straight. Personally, things have been really tough on here on YouTube with creating content as a mom, as a wife, as like a child of God, that I still need to keep the kingdom of God first and do things, you know, to propagate the kingdom of God, and, you know, as a business owner and many other hats that I get to wear. It's been tough, but I have some really strong reasons why I must create content, why I must build my brand. First of all, one of those reasons is that I love creating content. Honestly, I love creating content, and I just want to keep creating and reaching out to people and being a blessing to someone. Second of all, I just want to make God shine, because this is the thing. The more influence I have and the more reach I have, people would definitely get to realize that, oh, she's also Christian. Oh, okay, maybe I can try this Christian thing out. All right, so that's the second reason. I want to just get more influence so that I can make Jesus shine, not necessarily by preaching the word of God on here all the time, because I mean I'm a professional and I have things that I talk about on here about entrepreneurship, business and all of that, but also in the middle of it I still, you know, sprinkle God, because I want everybody to know that there's just that force that keeps me going. Okay, I'm not a self-made anything, I'm a God-made girl. Okay, so that's the number 2 point why I must do content. And the third point, which is really a strong reason, is the fact that you guys, your girl wants to take care of her kids and support her husband in ministry while not working for anybody. All right, I want to build my brand and influence, you know, because I've always, you know, loved sitting at home and taking care of my kids while running my business, while uploading content here, getting paid on YouTube, coming up with digital products, you know, coming up with courses, different things that I can keep making money while at home and not having to take permission to take my child to his doctor's appointment and all these things. So that is a really strong reason why no matter what, I keep going, no matter the challenges. I just have to keep going, guys. Listen, I just have to keep going, because when I remember why I'm doing it in the first place, I'm like, no, Marivon, you can't stop now. You've come too far and you know why you're doing this, so you have to keep going. All right, so keep that in mind. Make sure that you have your reasons straightened out, okay? Strong reasons beyond the money that you want to make, beyond, you know, other people are doing YouTube, beyond, you know, beyond all these things. Have those strong reasons in place, because that my reason is beyond the amount of money that YouTube will pay me or brand sponsorships or different things. I want to be with my kids. I want to be able to be there in their lives and see how they grow. So that's so strong. And be there for my husband and support him in ministry, and not having to be like, oh no, I have to go and work as well. You stay with the children today, I'll go and work. No. So he's not able to focus. So that's that. I've been speaking too much, but I think it's information that we all need if you're starting out on YouTube or you want to start out. Okay, so those are some of the fundamentals, nailing down on why you're starting in the first place, which is what will keep you standing in the midst of, you know, challenges. Okay, and the second thing that is a fundamental I believe everybody should have at the back of their mind is the fact that a lot goes into this. It's not just creating content. A while back I had somebody who told me, oh, please, I would want you to be helping me create 1 minute videos. It's just 1 minute. No, it's not just 1 minute. Listen, 1 minute video is a lot that goes into it. So creating content, especially if you want to grow, especially if you want to not just put out any crappy stuff out here, it's a lot of work that goes into it. And it's a lot of work that goes into it. You see, I just made a mistake and I'm correcting it. All of that is still the work I'm talking about. But you don't have to think that you must be perfect starting out. I never started out like this. I already said that, but I'm just saying that again. All right, first, figure out why you're doing this. Please search your heart and be sure that you have really strong reasons why you're doing it. Number 2, remember and know that a lot of work is in this. Okay, a lot of work goes into it, so that way you're not going to be stressed out when you encounter those bumps. Okay, so those are some of those fundamentals I just want you to know. And then now let's go into the bones of this whole thing. Let's go into the body of this whole video. I hope that this will just be the best minutes of your life that you've spent so far today, because it's going to help you greatly in the long run. All right, let me ask you quickly, as you're talking, where have you been looking at? What do you look at when you're talking?
When I'm talking, I've been looking at like myself.
No, thank you, miss. Please don't do that again. You see, this class is serious. No.
I've been using my phone, and all of a sudden I'm in front of a professional camera. So
oh. Listen, even when you use your phone, do not look at yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, I think the last video I made, a very close friend of mine, she made that
remark.
Yeah, but she didn't really know exactly. She just said, Mary, please, when next you're talking, focus into the camera. And I said, okay, thank you, I'm going to check on that. And you know, finally we are here.
Yeah, so you have to look into the camera. Thank God I thought about that, you know. So when you're watching this video, I think if you can go back, if you want to go back to the beginning of the video when she started talking, I want you to be able to see like I want you to see the difference. You look into the camera when you're talking so that it's like I'm having eye contact with you, all right? But if she's looking at herself on the camera, if she's looking at herself
on
the screen, like which is on the side of my camera, it's like she's looking on the side and she's talking to somebody on this other side. So you don't do that. When you're doing videos, look at the screen. So even if you're using your phone, look at the lens. Yeah. That way the person feels like you're talking to them directly. It's really important that way. All right. Yeah. So we're good. Our class is going really good. Okay. Our class is going really good. So okay, so that's a good one. I just thought about that and I said let me put that in. So we're going now to the shooting process. I mean, looking at the camera is actually part of our shooting process, which we're talking about right now. But one thing that I want you to know is that do not do long intros. Go straight to the point. That way you're going to make sure that people are not dropping off your video without watching, like at least considerably, because YouTube takes that into consideration. What they want is that people should stay long on their platform. So if you're creating content that people love, and the way they know that people love it is when they watch it. Okay, so now if people can watch your video to at least a certain length, they say, oh, these people love this content, so they start like recommending it to other people. So do not do long intros. Also use a strong voice. I think I spoke to her about that already. Talk with some, like, use a strong voice. Be really firm and be enthusiastic and smile. Don't come here and be like, hello everybody, so today we're going to no, people have too many things that they're going through. Okay, you don't want to add to their problems. All right, so yeah, make sure you are strong in your voice and things like that, just so that people can be excited watching your video. You know, I uploaded a video the other day and the sound in the video was not loud that much because I think my mic was far away and stuff. And then my younger sister reached out to me like, Marivon, this is not like your videos. Nah, you were not bubbly the way you normally do, and you see people could tell. So it's important that you're really like firm and like don't use your regular bedroom voice. Like talk loud and firm. Okay, that way the retention on your videos will be better and people can watch even longer. And in case I did not mention, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos to support this, like given the many things that I'm going to be teaching her. I'm just going to do videos on each of those just so that people can go in depth on it, because in one sitting I really cannot teach her everything in one sitting because it's a lot of things that you need to know. But I can actually do videos to follow up on these things, a lot more videos to go in depth, just so that you can get to learn these things in detail. All right, so I'll be doing videos like, you know, how to create YouTube thumbnails, how to edit your videos after you've uploaded them on the YouTube Studio, how to read your analytics on the YouTube Studio, how to what else, like, yeah, maybe the shooting process, maybe the editing process. All these videos I'll probably do single videos explaining them in detail so that, you know, you guys can get more out of everything. All right, so yes, make sure that your voice is strong, your personality shows through, because at the end of the day it's your personality that people are coming for. Because these videos, that's still another mistake that has to be edited. Okay, so a lot of people are creating content on YouTube. The only way that people will love you and subscribe and stay on your channel is your personality. When you relate to them, when they love how you smile, they love how you talk, you know, and everything. And I watched her first video that she uploaded, and though she wasn't talking like really firm on her video or anything like that, but she was so pleasant. Like her personality could show through her videos. When you check her channel out, you would tell, you know, she was really smiling the whole time, like when she's talking. And that's another thing, you know, why is it that when you smile your face looks more beautiful than when you're like this? So that should show through on your videos. When you shoot videos, hello everybody, how are you? Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my channel. How is that looking? Not good, right? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is something like that. Okay, so another thing, when it comes to shooting, wipe down your camera lens. Okay, wipe down your camera lens so that your videos can be better. And also there's a video I'm going to link up here I'm going to link the video somewhere or maybe in the description about how to shoot videos with your smartphone. All right, because now she's starting out shooting with her smartphone, and it's still good. Like me, I started out shooting with my smartphone, and she's soon going to buy her camera. Like she's soon going to get that, you know. But then wipe down your camera lens. All the makeup, the dust in your hands, and all those things can really make your videos look crappy. So but when you wipe down your camera lens, the video quality will be much better. Okay. And another thing, get good lighting. When it comes to shooting your videos, good lighting is key. It doesn't matter what kind of camera you're using. Without good lighting, it's not going to be good. So good lighting. If you don't have money to buy lighting, make sure you're facing the window and take videos during the day when it's nice and bright. Okay, so that's something she has already done. She just bought her ring light, which is so cool. So yeah, she just got her ring light to enhance the quality of her videos, which is very good. All right, another thing is get your camera settings right. Okay, so if you're using your phone, which I recommend you should do when you're just starting out, because trying to figure out the camera when you are not like a techie person or all this, you might just get so overwhelmed and abandon it. I bought my camera, you guys, and for like a year my video quality was worse, like maybe 10 times worse than my phone quality, because I didn't know the settings. I was just so crappy with it, and I was doing terrible videos. I would turn the ISO so high and I'm looking like something, and I would do a video and literally only my face is showing. All my clothes looks like I'm an angel, like white. I didn't know how to do it. So if it's possible, I mean, if you want, you could get your camera and figure out the settings, but if not, use your phone. But also get into your phone settings and do a little bit of changes. If you want to shoot in 4K, you put it on 4K. If you want to shoot, and I'm not going in depth on that because I have a video on here on how to shoot with your smartphone that will give you more details. All right, so another thing that you should do is to have an outline. Listen, when you're shooting, don't try to talk from your head. You guys, I am that person who doesn't really like writing. I don't like to write like that, and it's not good because my husband has been on my case when it comes to writing down. Like, even a good friend of mine, like, Marivon, you have to write. And God is helping me with that. But when it comes to shooting YouTube videos, you cannot just not have anything to work with and then you talk from the top of your head. You're going to talk and ramble and not. So another thing, my husband just made some noise, so I'm going to say what I was saying all over again so that we can cut that part out. I'm teaching my students. All right, so you cannot just talk without any outlines. I didn't say you should do like 10 pages of like your script. I don't do that. Babe, are you on your way? Okay, while we're talking about the shooting process, let me put this in now. I just spoke to my husband. I'm not going to stop the video and start it all over. No, I'm going to just continue, so that during the editing process I'm going to cut that out. That's why you should know how to edit at least, or you should pay people to edit your videos. Either or. You cannot just create videos without editing, especially if you really want to get things right from the onset. If you want to do videos without making any mistake, that's good for you, but I don't know, that's really hard to do. So yeah, make sure you have an outline so that you go by it. Now, the way I create my outlines is by, writing down, just like, for example, if I'm talking about 7 steps to anything, I'll write down just like point number 1, point number 2, point number 3. Oh, I actually have one of my scripts here. I was doing a video on how I get to shoot 6 videos at a time. So this is it. I wrote down some points. I said I write down my video ideas as they come. I research. I wear an inner shirt that has neutral color so I can wear blazers, different kinds of blazers on top. So I put I put points on it. So I'm going to actually post that video of how I show you guys how I shoot 6 videos at a time. So if you're not a part of this YouTube channel, YouTube family, I don't know what you're waiting for, because there's a lot of good stuff going on here. So you actually write down the points like this, just so that you put it down when you're talking. Even if you don't want them to see you having the outline, you can talk, and then when you want to look down, you still look down, and then you look up and talk. So during the editing process, you cut that looking down. When I shoot videos, of course I look down, of course I look at my paper, but most of the videos you will not tell that I'm looking at anything, because I'm just cutting that out. When you have your video ideas, it's so much easier. That way you don't ramble off, you don't talk, you might miss out on the points that, come on, why is he still doing on the door? Like, please sir. My husband was stepping out, so he made noise again. This is a tutorial video, like we're teaching somebody, so you don't expect it to be perfect. If it's perfect, you're not going to learn from it, right? So I'm just showing you behind the scenes of everything that I do. Now, when you don't do an outline, you're going to miss out on a lot of things. Okay, you might miss out on very important points, or you might speak and your video is 1 hour when you didn't even mention the most important things you wanted to mention. So it's good to have an outline so that you actually not forgetting anything. So if you come up with a video idea, make sure you do your research. You maybe want to Google some things, you might want to watch other YouTubers, you might want to make sure you do your research. That way you're able to know what exactly it is that you want the people to know, what exactly it is that you want to talk to people about. That way you now come up with your outline, and it must not be an outline like step by step, point 1, point 2, because not every video expects that, not every video entails that. But you might just mention some of the things that you want to talk about in the video. You might just write down some of the things I want to talk about in the video, like empowering youth or something, just some important things that you want to talk about in the video, just so that you don't forget. Okay. All right, so like right now I'm going back to my paper with what I wrote down. Okay, I'm going back to my paper just so that I don't forget. I wrote all of this down. And so if this video was not a video that I'm teaching her how to do something, I might not have used the paper. You might not see me with this per se, but you will just see the video like, she's so perfect, she doesn't make mistakes. But I had this behind the scenes, so I'm showing you guys, I'm bringing you guys behind the scenes of everything. Okay, now still talking about the shooting process. While you're shooting, make sure you're asking people, ask your audience to engage with your video. Like, tell them to like and subscribe, and if you've not done that yet, stop watching my video. Just go out of my house. I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and then like this video. And you can share to those people that have been procrastinating starting a YouTube channel since 2010 and they're still procrastinating. Can we break that cycle by sending this to them? Just share the video to them. Tell them that you're sent by God to break that yoke of procrastination in their lives. All right, so now ask them to engage with your video, because engaging with your video has a lot to do. The reason why I'm talking about that when we're talking about the shooting process is because, yeah, when you're doing your video, if you don't remember to tell them that like, subscribe, you might as well put it during editing, like you write it there. But it's better when you say it with your mouth. My son is crying, you guys, so I might have to go pick him up. But now, when it comes to the editing process, you need to cut down a lot of fluff. Like, for example, in this video, I will intentionally allow some of the mistakes that we made, just because I want you all to see some of the behind the scenes things that YouTubers go through. Because I mean, we are in a class right now, right? We're in a class, so it's okay to leave those, but cutting down things that do not matter. If you watch your video while editing and realize that I didn't have to say all this, I would have gone straight to the point, just cut it, just cut it out. It's important to cut it out. It will help your retention rate, and it will also help people to just get what they want quick. Okay, so cut out fluff, cut out fluff, cut out fluff, cut out things that do not matter, and then add music, add text, add b-roll footage, you know, add fun stuff to your video to make it fun to watch, to make it exciting to watch. Now when it comes to adding music, there's something about that, you know, it's a little technical because you can't add any kind of music can get your channel deleted. When it comes to YouTube music, you should use music that is copyright free so that you don't get your video deleted or even lead to copyright strikes, which can get your channel deleted after you have 3. I guess if you have 3 copyright strikes, bad idea, you know. But there's a way you can get free YouTube music, like free music which is copyright free, and I'll actually do a whole new video on that, showing you guys different ways, different sites to get free YouTube music. But in the meantime, I just want us to talk about the fact that it's not okay to just use any kind of music on your channel, because some musics are not copyright free, and first of all, you will not be able to monetize the video, meaning that even if your channel is monetized, that video, any money that comes from that video will go to the person who owns that music. Bad idea. Secondly, the video could be taken down, it could be deleted, and just many different things. Don't use music that is not copyright free. The first place, which is one of the best places to get free music which is not copyrighted, is on the YouTube audio library. And like I said, I will do a video showing you guys different ways to get free copyright, like to get copyright free music. All right, because you could as well like take a subscription based thing. You could pay monthly to get copyright free music. People do that on different platforms, which is a thing. But if you're just starting out, it might not be like feasible for you, but that's still okay. You can start out the free options, which I'll do a video on, so stay tuned. Yeah, now let's go ahead to talk about the text and the b-roll. Yeah, you need to add text to your videos. When you talk about some important things, you can just add text to it to kind of, you know, make it stand out, and also just kind of change things up so people can keep on watching. And then b-roll footage, you know, I was talking to her, she's going to be doing a video on her channel, maybe, you know, down the line, talking about why it is important to like get coached, you know, by people who have been like ahead of you, or, you know, yeah, get coaching and stuff like that, because her channel is all about empowering young people. She's all about making sure that people are empowered to become the best version of themselves, you know, in their different endeavors in entrepreneurship and stuff like that. In fact, her foundation, because she has a foundation, if I didn't tell you guys, she has a foundation where they actually help people, like, you know, help them start out like with maybe capital. If they have a skill, they don't have money to start out the business, her foundation actually helps that. And a lot of people as well are actually partnering with her foundation to reach out. So if you're watching me and you love reaching back out to people who are less privileged, and you need a platform, or you need a medium through which you can really reach out to people who are truly in need, not all these things out here, you can always reach out to her. So her channel link is down below, and you can email her as well. Do you have your email on your channel yet?
No.
Yeah, so she'll have to put her email on her YouTube channel, because every YouTuber should have their email, I mean, so that people can reach out to you. For example, right now other companies are reaching out to me for brand sponsorships, and they just get my email from my about section in my on my channel, and they email me about it. So I'll make sure she has her email on her channel, so that you guys can reach out if you want to be a part of what she's doing, what God is doing through her, which is really amazing. Okay, so like I was saying, she would do a video on her channel down the line talking about the importance of getting coached, or really shortening your learning curve by reaching out to people who have gone ahead of you. And I was telling her that because she said she was going to mention the fact that she got coached by me, you know, on her YouTube journey. So I was telling her that while she's talking about getting coached by me on that video, she might as well add B-roll footage, like showing how she was getting coached by me. All right, and she must not put like the voice, but just like me talking can pop up on her screen, on the screen, when she's talking about when she was coached by me. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm trying to say that you could add relevant B-roll footage on your video just to make sure that the video is more engaging to watch. For example, if when I'm talking to you guys and I'm talking about I went to the store and stuff like that, I could as well add a clip of me going to the store and things like that, you know. So that's what it means by B-roll footage. And also you could pop some, maybe a logo, you could pop some things around, a screen recording, something on your screen just to further explain what you're talking about in your video. I do that a lot in my other videos, like maybe when I'm talking about an app that I use, I can pop the app on the screen and things like that. So those are some add-ons that can be very helpful to help with your video retention. Yeah, so we already talked about music. We talked about music already, so stay tuned to get the rest. See, my eyes are actually sleepy right now. I didn't get enough sleep last night, but because I had my class with her today, I was like, when I sent you a text that please come 2:30, because I was sleeping, you guys, I was like, I'm just going to tell her to come a little bit later because I was tired. Now let's move on to the uploading process. Okay, let's move on to the uploading process. Now when you're uploading your video, there are a few things you need to do. You just don't upload a video and leave it at that. Like, you have to actually put a good title, you have to put a good thumbnail, you have to make sure you use tags, you have to make sure you have a description, you have to, like, there's just a lot of stuff that you need to do when you upload a video. You just don't upload it like that. You need to make sure that your video is ready to be picked up by the YouTube algorithm, meaning that if you know, because when you upload a video, it might not do well in the first days, but then you realize that later down the line it does very well. But you need to give your video a chance to do well by doing the groundwork. You know, there's a video of mine that I uploaded, and in the first days it had like maybe 100 views and 150 and stuff. Right now it has more than it has like 160,000 views right now on this channel. I did a video, I was showing people how to transfer data from their from the Android to the iPhone. I just had an iPhone. I was like, I will still be doing this transferring, because I just switched from Android to iPhone. I said, I'm still going to be transferring the data, so why not just do a video showing my audience how to do that? And that was just one of the best decisions I ever made because the video is doing so well. Yeah, so your title needs to be searchable. Like, the content you create, first of all, should be searchable content. To be like how to do this or how to do that or best ways to do this, or ask yourself, like, when you look for content on the internet, how do you search for it? You actually how to, right? You check the way you search for content on YouTube should be the way you title your content. Yeah, and check out other people. So there are actually tools you can use. There are a lot of tools that can help you with your tags, that can help you with the titles you come up with. And I'm using one of such tools. It's called TubeBuddy. I will actually put a link in the description. You guys can check out TubeBuddy if you want to try it out. I pay $9 a month for TubeBuddy. It helps you to see what video topics will be best for your channel, or if you have a video topic in your mind and you want to kind of check if that video is good for your channel, you can use TubeBuddy as well. And sometimes even if you check on TubeBuddy, even if it tells you it's not a good title, you can play around with the way you frame the title and you realize that it's a good title to do a video on. And also TubeBuddy helps you to get better tags, like it shows you the high ranking tags that you can use for your video. And also it just helps you with a lot of other things. It shows you like trending topics and stuff like that. So you might want to check out TubeBuddy. It has a free version which is limited, okay, but the paid version starts from $9, and that's what I'm using, and it's worth it. So you might want to check it out, and if you have $9 a month to spare, you can use that with the link in my description, okay? And also you have to add end screens to your videos, and I was talking to her. She uploads her videos only with her smartphone. No, you have to also get on your computer, access the YouTube studio on your computer, and go and see. There are more options, there are more things to do on your YouTube studio on your computer. But if you're watching, you don't yet have the YouTube studio app, you should get that, because it really helps you to track your channel growth and all that. And yeah, so add cards and add like end screens, like I mentioned. What is an end screen? An end screen is like, after you finish watching this video, I'm going to have suggestions that you can click on and watch right on the screen here. So those are end screens. That helps people to watch more of your videos, and it just helps your channel growth in general. And you can add that from your mobile phone. You need to go to your laptop to do that. So yeah, and yeah, so another thing, when you're uploading your video, it asks you, is it for kids or is it not for kids? You can always choose not for kids. If it's not mainly for kids, don't choose for kids, because I mean, sometimes some people are scared, like, it doesn't mean kids can't watch it. Kids can watch it, but one thing you must know is that YouTube also has YouTube Kids. They have an app for kids, so they try to know what content kids should watch. They don't want kids to watch content that might not be appropriate for them, not because your videos are not appropriate, but they're just having to differentiate that, okay? So choose not for kids. And after you've uploaded your video, what do you do? After you've uploaded your video, what do you do? So after uploading your video, make sure you watch the video first of all. Watch your video through to see if it's perfect. I mean, that you must have watched it a million times while editing, but watch it again. I have realized mistakes on my video after uploading, and I had to do one of two things. You either delete the video and fix it and upload it back, which some people don't want to go through that, which is, I understand, because it's a lot of work, but sometimes there's just some mistakes that make me cringe. I'm like, what nonsense is that? What was I thinking? I get to delete it and actually fix it and upload it back. Or you can edit it on the YouTube studio on your laptop. Yes, I actually cut off a part of my video that I uploaded yesterday. I realized that the beginning part was too like weak. I had to cut it off. So that's another video that I'm going to be doing on this channel, showing you how to cut off something after you've already uploaded a video. So if by the time you're watching this video I've already done the video, I might have it linked somewhere, or just check out my channel to get that video. So you can edit a video while you've uploaded it, but it's not much you can do. You can only cut it off and stuff like that. So yeah, I get to cut off some parts of my video even after uploading it. Yeah, so that's one thing you should do. Watch your video to the end to see if it looks good, and once it looks good, you can go ahead to start sharing it. Make sure you share your video, because when people are able to watch your video for the first 1 hour after you upload it, it tells YouTube that, oh, people are liking this video, people are watching this video, and then it has chances to do well. So share your video, share it on YouTube, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram. I know this has been a lot of information, but it's way worth it, and I really hope that this journey is successful for you guys on here. All of us, we're going to make it in Jesus' name. So let me know in the comments all of your questions. That's what will give me video ideas. Like, the questions you have are the things that will give me video ideas. So keep bringing your questions in, and I'm still going to do a lot with her behind the scenes, but I'm glad I have this for you guys so that you can really get a lot of it. Yeah, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Marivon Sama, and I think we've come to the end of this video.